In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, all thanks and praise be to Allah, the Lord of the mankind. Our dear students, peace be upon you all and good morning. Let's start our session today. Unit 2, Lesson 5 and 6, robbery, grade 3rd, secondary scientific and literary section. Our new structure today is about verbs for actions done or caused by someone or something else. Verbs for actions done or caused by someone or something else. These verbs are have, get, make. Have, get, and make. We use have, get, followed by object, past participle, to say that someone else is doing something for us. We use have, I mean verb to have. Have, had, has, am, is, are, having, and so on. Get, object past participle, to say that someone else is doing something for us. For example, my mother cleaned my room yesterday. My mother cleaned my room yesterday. If I want to change the sentence into passive, we start with the object, my mother cleaned my room yesterday. Passive, we start with the object, so we say my room. We are talking about the past, so we use was or were. My room was cleaned yesterday. If I want to say who did the action, we say by my mother. So the action that my room was cleaned yesterday by my mother. So we can use verb to have, object past participle, to say that someone else is doing something for us. So we can start with I. We use have. I said have, I mean verb to have according to the tense. Have, has, in the past had. So I had, followed by the object. I had, followed by the object. The object here is my room. I had my room. The verb must be in the past participle form. The verb cleaned. But I had my room cleaned yesterday. We use have, I mean verb to have, has, had, am, is, are, having, or get, object past participle, to say that someone else is doing something for us. My father had his computer stolen. It means that someone stole my father's computer. Someone stole my father's computer. We can replace had with got because they have a similar meaning. But what's the difference between have and get? Have is more formal than get. Have is more formal than get, but they have a similar meaning. The second one, we use make object, the verb in the infinitive form, to say that someone or something makes things happen or causes things happen. We use make followed by object plus the verb in the infinitive form to say that someone or something makes or causes something happen. For example, I watched an interesting or a funny film yesterday. I watched a funny film yesterday, so we can say the film, it's a something. The film made. When we explain anything, we explain it according to the infinitive form. So we say make, but I mean make, makes, or in the past made. We are talking about the past, so we say made. The film made object me, the verb in the infinitive form, laugh. The film made me laugh. The film made me laugh. Made object, the verb must be in the infinitive form. Another one, he looked outside. He looked outside because he heard loud noise. He looked outside because he heard loud noise. So we can say the loud noise. We are talking about the past, so we use made. The loud noise made him. It's the object. Made it. Looked or look. As we agreed that we must use the verb in the infinitive form. Look. The loud noise made him look outside. Okay, that's our new structures today about have, get, and make. We use verb to have or verb to get to say that someone or something else is doing something for us, but we use make object infinitive form to say that someone or something makes or causes things happen. Causes things happen. Our lesson today is about the military. Have you ever thought about joining the military? There are many different military jobs, so you should be able to find one that's right for you. The military has three branches. The word branches here branches has the same meaning as parts. يعني بيقول لي فكرت انك تلتحق بالجيش قبل كده. طبعا في العديد من الوظائف العسكرية اللي انت تختار اللي يناسبك. The military has three branches: the land force, the navy, and the air force. If you choose the land force, القوات البرية, you can help protect the country from the ground. But the navy, you can work on with ships that protect our waters. If you like aircraft, you can join the air force. لو تحب الطيران ممكن تلتحق بالair force. Join, it has the same meaning as to become a member of. Join, to become a member of. Not all jobs in the military involve fighting. مش كل الوظائف في الجيش تتطلب منك القتال. For example, there are many interesting jobs for people with a technical background. في وظائف كتير للناس الفنيين. If you are interested in computers, you can become a computer specialist, متخصص في الحاسب الآلي. The military needs computers to keep and organize information about many things. محتاجين طبعا ناس متخصصة في الحاسوب لتنظيم المعلومات والأشياء الأخرى such as the weather and temperature, and it needs people who know computers to install has the meaning as put in. Install, put in, and maintain has the same meaning as to make sure it keeps working. Make sure it keeps working. There are also non-technical jobs in the military. في برضو وظائف بس مش فنية في الجيش. Drivers are usually needed to transport food and equipment from one place to another. محتاجين برضو سائقين ينقلوا الأشياء والأطعمة من مكان لآخر. You might have to use a radio, but you needn't be very technician, but you have to be in a good physical condition. مش لازم تكون فني يعني، بس لازم تكون القوة البدنية بتاعتك كويسة. Driving a military vehicle is not like driving your car on the road. قيادة السيارات العسكرية غير قيادة السيارة الخاصة. You must be able to drive off the road and in bad weather condition. لازم يكون عندك المقدرة انك انت تسوق على الطريق وفي حالة ان يكون الطقس سيء. Most people want a chance to get a better job if they are good at what they do. In the military, you can take a test to become an officer. An officer. Officer is someone in a higher position. يعني شخص ذو مرتبة عالية. Officers have more responsibility and more difficult jobs. ضابط عنده مسؤولية كبيرة ووظائف أصعب. But many people think those jobs are also more interesting. الناس تعتقد إن الوظائف دي أكثر يعني إثارة. Officers can do many different jobs too. They can pilot airplanes and supervise. Supervise, be in charge of. Be in charge of. يكون مسؤول عن أو يوجه مجموعة. You don't have to have a lot of experience when you join the military. When you start, you spend a lot of time learning new things in a classroom. مش لازم يكون عندك خبرة في الجيش أول ما تلتحق به، أنت هناك بتبدأ تتعلم في فصل دراسي. Then you get a lot of practice using your new skills. بعد كده بتمارس الموضوع معتمد على مهارتك الخاصة. The things you learn are not only useful while you are in the military but can be useful outside. حاجات اللي بتتعلمها في الجيش مش مفيدة بس داخل الجيش ولكن بالخارج. This means that when you leave the military, your training can help you find a civilian job. Civilian outside the military. اللي هي الوظائف المدنية. Thanks for listening and goodbye.